They barged into my garage like they owned the place. 3 guys in uniforms that screamed official at first glance. But something was off. Hand over your firearms now, or we'll have to involve actual law enforcement. The leader barked. His chest puffed out like a peacock in a bad cop drama. I'd seen real action in Iraq, lost buddies in the sand. Held my ground under fire, and now these clowns thought they could make me flinch. I let out a chuckle that echoed off the tool racks. It was like Halloween hit early, with these amateurs flashing fake badges and crackling radios that sounded more like static from a kid's walkie-talkie. The audacity burned in my gut. Did they really think I'd just surrender what my family had defended for generations? I stood there, arms crossed, sizing them up. The tallest one, Alex Harlan, introduced himself as head of the neighborhood safety patrol, his voice dripping with that fake authority mall cops used to feel big. His buddies flanked him, one jittery with a clipboard, the other built like a tank but moving like he'd never drilled a day in his life. My garage was my sanctuary, tools lined up with military neatness. My gun safe bolted to the wall with all the proper seals shining under the fluorescent light. They eyed it like wolves spotting dinner. But I'd been trained to spot fakes. The fabric was cheap. Badges glinted wrong in the sun. And their walk, pure civilian strut pretending at power. Never heard of your outfit, I said evenly, my heart rate steady from years of combat drills. The jittery one started reading from what looked like official papers, something about firearm regs under community codes. The tank guy muttered into his radio with codes that were close but not quite right. Then it hit me like a flashbang, Alex's face. I'd seen it on a late-night infomercial for discount furniture, dancing around with a giant couch pillow, hawking dream deals at Harlan's home haven. Wait a sec, I said, stepping closer. Aren't you the guy from those sofa ads, where comfort meets your wallet? His face drained of color, posture crumbling like wet cardboard. His pals shot panicked looks, the charade cracking wide open. No idea what you're talking about, Alex stammered. But the authority was gone, replaced by a salesman's squirm. I pulled out my phone and hit record, my old army instincts kicking in hard. In Iraq, fake IDs could mean an ambush. Here, it was just suburban thugs playing dress-up. Step off my property, I commanded, planting myself between them and the safe. My old Marine Corps tee felt like armor now, a reminder of real service against their clown show. That's when Karen Ellis stormed up from next door, arms crossed, face twisted in fake outrage. If you won't comply with our team, I'm calling the cops on this armed menace, she declared, phone already to her ear. She was the HOA busybody, always pushing for safer streets. But this felt scripted. Neighbors started trickling in, some holding signs that screamed, "Safety matters," all in the same sloppy handwriting. Karen played a video on her phone, me cleaning my guns the day before, edited to look like I was aiming at the street. Slick cut, but the seams showed if you looked close. Creative editing there. Karen, I called out, loud enough for the crowd. Anyone see the light jump between shots? Mrs. Jenkins from across the way squinted at the screen. I was out walking my dog yesterday, no threats from you. Mark. Murmurs rippled through the group as doubts crept in. Alex tried herding people back with movie cop hand signals, but it was falling apart. Little Billy from down the block piped up. Mrs. Ellis, is our street not safe now? The kid's wide eyes twisted my stomach. These idiots were scaring children for their scam. Sirens wailed in the distance, and Karen smirked like she'd won. But when Officer Ramirez pulled up, his cruiser heavy with real weight, the air shifted. He scanned the scene with that veteran gaze. I spotted it immediately. The way he assessed threats. Alex rushed him. Officer, We've contained the suspect. Ramirez held up a hand. IDs. Now. His eyes flicked to my marine shirt. Tension easing. Gunnery sergeant. Recognition sparked between us. Brothers in arms. These aren't real enforcers, I said, gesturing at the fakes. Ramirez examined their badges hollow. Cheapan radioed dispatch. No backup chatter. No legit codes. Federal escalation followed fast. This smelled like civil rights fraud. Karen's video. Ramirez dismissed it as routine maintenance. No menace. Her absolute zero tolerance for guns exposed her extremism. No room for rights or reason. Detective Lang arrived with a forensics team. Digging deep. Karen's laptop revealed obsession. Searches on banishing vets from suburbs. Firearm-free zones. She'd targeted me before I moved in. Researching my deployments. My family's heirloom rifles. Bank records showed Alex paid her $3,000 up front, plus monthly for successful disarmament. It wasn't neighborly concern, it was a paid hit on my freedoms. Agent Vargas expanded it. Alex's outfit was a syndicate, hitting 47 vets across 7 states, Washington to Florida, raking in millions via bribes to HOA cronies. Fake crises. And intimidation. They profiled service records. Exploited PTSD fears. All for security contracts. My case cracked it open. Arrests rolled in as evidence mounted. At the town hall showdown, Alex went dirty. Flashing doctored clips of me raging and fake psych evals claiming combat made me unstable. The room hushed. Neighbors shifting uncomfortably. My chest burned. This attacked my core, twisting my sacrifices into threats. But Dr. Emily Hart, a VA counselor, stepped in with real records, commendations for saving civilians, de-escalating under fire. These fakes are outdated junk, she declared. Mrs. Whitaker rose, voice trembling. My husband fell in Korea, defending freedom. How dare you smear another vet? Stories poured out. The smear backfired, turning the crowd against Alex. I admitted my struggles. War leaves scars. But it taught me control, not chaos. Vulnerability hung heavy, but it built bridges. Court hit like thunder. Alex got 25 years for conspiracy, rights deprivation, and fugitive warrants. His empire seized for restitution. Karen flipped, testifying to dismantle the network, earning 8 to 10 years plus bans and education duties. Her apology cracked. Ideology blinded May attacked those who protected us. Congress passed the Service Members Safeguard Act, mandating HOA checks, harassment hotlines, civic training. My fight became precedent, shielding rights nationwide. 2 years on, my property hosts the Reynolds Rights Institute, teaching 300 visitors monthly on spotting fakes, balancing safety with liberty. Karen writes from prison. Remorse real, fear doesn't protect, rights do. Incidents plummeted. Vets nationwide thank the changes. My grandpa's rifle displays as a symbol, generations served. Freedoms earned. What would you do if phonies demanded your heirlooms fold or fight? Is zero-gun extremism safety or tyranny? Should HOAs have cop-like power? Or is that a rights trap? Drop your hot takes below. Smash that like if this fired you up. And subscribe for more real-life twists that challenge everything.